Hello guys, welcome back to NFT Inspo. For today's video, we're going to show you how to remove add to cart button in Shopify. So if you're interested, let's start the tutorial. So in this case, you might be wondering, how do you temporarily remove your add to cart button in Shopify? Well, it's actually pretty easy, but there are going to be a few things that you need to do here. So first thing that you need to do here is you need to look for certain specific information about the add to cart button. In this case, go to your Shopify store here and open up your Shopify store itself. In this case, we want to access a sample product, so let's go to our catalog and open up a product here. And once you've opened it up, what we need to do is we need to right click on any on the empty space. So you see here, click on inspect. Now this would depend on what browser you're currently using. So currently I'm using Chrome here. So let's go ahead and click on the select element at the top right of your screen here and make sure that you hover over the add to cart button. Now once you click on it, you should be able to see different things here. So I would suggest you to make sure that you've selected the actual thing here. So it might be different for you. So in this case, let's go ahead and start selecting this one. So let's go ahead and start investigating. So until you see the button section here, as you can see, it's actually quite different. As long as we see the add to cart button is highlighted, we know that directly that is the button that we are looking for. In this case, go ahead and go to the section here, double click on the ID section. So I know this is quite a bit of coding that we'll be doing right now, but this is just very short. No worries on that. So let's go ahead and double click on the ID section, right click on it and click on copy. So the reason that we're doing this is because depending on the team that you're currently using, the button ID might be different for you. So in this case, what you're seeing right now on my screen can be different or will not or might not actually match on your store. So again, you need to do this before you actually start adding some code into your shop. So let's go ahead and go back into my store section, click on the online store section, go to teams, and from here, click on customize. Now from here, what we need to do next is we need to go to our theme settings here, scroll down a bit until you see the custom CSS. So you could actually edit the actual product or the code of your store here, but I just like to add this custom CSS so I know that this is just temporary and I could just remove this anytime. Now what we need to do first is we need to switch over to our product section, click on products here, click on default products. Now what we need to do is we need to scroll down a bit here so that we'll have the add to cart view here. And from here, what we need to do is we need to add our custom CSS. Now since just a little bit of explanation here. So since we got an ID from the HTML that we viewed or the inspect element, what we need to do is we need to indicate the ID. So usually this is going to be represented by a pound sign and just paste the ID that we just copied. Now from here, add those two brackets, and from here what we need to do next is we need to add our CSS. So this is just going to be display colon then none and add a last section here. Now once you've added that, as you can see, it's now added, or it's now removed, or it's now hidden from our store. Now in this case, go ahead and click on save at the top right here, and from here, once you've done that, it should reflect the changes into our site. In this case, go ahead and reload your site here. And as you can see, it's no longer there. Now you only have the buy option here. And that's about it. So if you want to remove it, you can just go back in here, delete the whole thing, and you should be good. And that's about it. So hopefully this video was able to help you. Like and subscribe to NFT Inspo. Thank you for watching.